Hello readers and welcome to thecreativedev.com. Today I will be taking a session on Google Prediction API. The example I will be taking is of a language identifier. In that example I will give a word as an input to the Google Prediction API and it will tell me to which language it belongs mostly. There are four languages, that is English, Spanish, French and Hindi. I will input the word insan, Hindi word insan, which is equivalent to human in English, and Google Prediction API will give me the result that this word belongs to Hindi language mostly. There are also other applications of Google Prediction API. One of the most beautiful application of Google Prediction API is the customer sentiment analysis. To explain it in simple word, say that I am running a food court and I want to have the online feedback of customers. So there are many customers who will give positive feedback and many customers who will give negative feedback, but I don't have any way to track them or to separate them or to put them in their own category. So what I will do is I will introduce the Google Prediction API. I will provide Google Prediction API with a knowledge base indicating that good word means it's a positive comment and bad word means it's a negative feedback. Suppose the user says that, or the customer puts the feedback that the food is good. So the good word comes in the feedback, it means it's a positive feedback, and if the customer says the food is bad, it means the bad word comes in the sentence of the feedback, and according to the knowledge based prediction API will predict that it's a negative feedback. This is how prediction API works. Exactly the case as a doctor and a patient. Suppose a patient comes to the doctor, presents his symptoms to the doctor on the basis of his knowledge, or you can say the medical knowledge to be precise, he will say that the patient has this disease or any other diseases. Such is in the case of Google Prediction API. We will provide Google Prediction API with a knowledge base, and on the basis of that knowledge base, Google Prediction API will predict the particular result or the model. So in this case we are using the language identifier, and for language identifier the knowledge base is a file with a language of with many sentences belonging to English language, French, Spanish and Hindi. I will just here. So this is the knowledge base of language identifier. These are called the labels. There are totally 4 labels: English, French, Spanish and in the end there is Hindi. There are total 573 sentences. So here English label, and in front of that there is an English sentence, and in front of French label there is a French sentence, and in front of Spanish language there is a Spanish sentence, and Hindi there are many Hindi sentences in front of Hindi label. So I will just highlight the sentence or the word insan. I will highlight the word insan, and as you can see it is mostly occurring in the Hindi label language. It doesn't comes into French, English or Spanish. So when I will give this word insan as an input to Google Prediction API, it will say that the word mostly belongs to Hindi language. Let's see how to implement this in Google Prediction API. First of all, what I'll do is, as a layman user, I will just go to Google Cloud Console. See friends, if you want to use any API like Google Prediction API or MapAPI, you need to have Google Cloud Console access. So for accessing Google Cloud Console, you don't need anything but a simple Google account, the account which you use for accessing Gmail or which you use for accessing Google Drive. The same account will work for accessing Google Cloud Console also. Let us go to the Cloud Console. It's taking time. Yeah, here. So friends, as you can see, it's a clean page, and here there is a button called create project. If already I have created a project, I will see a dashboard in this place. Instead of clean area, I will see a dashboard if I already have created a project. Since we don't have a project, this area is very clean. In order to access Prediction API or any other API, we need to bind it with a Google project. Hence, we have to create a project in order to use the Google Prediction API. So first we will create a project. the first step is creating a project. Yeah, here creative dev prediction API, and this is the ID of the project. Just I will copy it and paste it in sticky notes for further references, and I will simply create it. The project is creating behind. Yeah, in few seconds. Yeah, see, this is the you can see this is the dashboard of my project. Google project here, creative dev prediction API. In order to use the prediction API, we have to go to the Google APIs and check whether the API is enabled or not. So I will go here to enable APIs, and I can't see the prediction API, so I will go to Google APIs and search for prediction API. Yeah, here it is. It's not enabled, so I will enable it. Yeah, after you enable it, we get a warning here that this API is enabled, but you can't use it in your project until you create credentials. See, friends, my this language identifier is a simple application of Google prediction API, so we don't require credentials in such this case. If you are using Google prediction API from your app, or you are using Google API or Google prediction API from your backend services or anything like that, you need to have certain credentials. Like here we have OAuth 2.0 or server to server interaction credential. Such credentials are needed in case when you need to access the Google prediction API from your app or from your services. The authentication may depends on your application. So we have enabled the Google prediction API. Let us go to the dashboard and check it once again. This network issue was there. Now it's working fine. So here, yeah, the prediction API is enabled. Now the second step. First step was to create a project in the Google Cloud Console. Second step is to prepare the knowledge base. The knowledge base that is used to predict the language of the word. So I will click on Google prediction API, and there is nothing else. It's a simple page. In order to create the knowledge base, we need to create a bucket in Google Cloud Storage. If we want to store anything, there is a logical space called bucket in which we can store the knowledge base. So I will go to Google Cloud Storage browser. Yeah. Yeah, here I will go to Google. Yeah, here create a cloud storage bucket. Yeah, here I will create the bucket creative dev. Let me see, it's the name of the bucket should be unique. It shouldn't exist anywhere. They have created the bucket. Oh, it's already used. See, I have told you it should be unique. You will use underscore data and create it. It's a drawback. It should give while naming the bucket. Give a test, creative dev test. Yeah, it accepted this time. The bucket is created. Now I will upload the file, that is a knowledge base. Yeah, the file is uploaded. So first step was to create the project. Next step is to create the knowledge base using bucket. Third step is to use the prediction API. So here there is a try this API Explorer. So this is a, you can say, testing environment provided by Google Console to test the prediction model. There are basically 3 steps required to predict a particular input. The first one is the insert, that is the train a prediction API model to insert the knowledge base into that particular you can say prediction API. Second one is the get, where we check the status of the particular knowledge base, whether the knowledge base is processed or not. Sorry guys. And third one is the predict model, where we will keep the input of word and we'll get the output as languages. So first we'll click on this and I will provide the project ID, which I have already copied down here. Yeah. And next is the ID, that is the language identifier. So this is a language identifier project. Language identifier, yeah. And the storage data location, that is the location of the bucket along with file name slash, and the file name should be provided with the extension itself. If you don't provide the extension, it will give an error. So we'll click on authorize and execute. It's taking time. Oh, allow, yeah. Sorry, it's processing, and yeah, 200 means it's successfully processed. The second step is to check the status of the particular knowledge base that we have processed till now, just now. So check the status, that is the project ID. This is the project ID, the request ID of the request body ID. You click on authorize and execute. It's executing. This is executed, and number of instances 568. 573. Maybe I missed something, or maybe I by mistakenly I added 2 enters. Anyway, so this is the 568 line of sentences and 4 labels, that is English, French, Spanish and Hindi. So the particular knowledge base is also processed. Now the third step, that is the prediction. Here train models predict. I will again insert the project details and request body identifier, that is a language identifier value, and the word as an input. Yeah, the word insan. Here it is. Yeah. And will authorize and execute. Processing. It is processed. Yeah, here response. The response shows that Hindi has the highest score, that is 0.44. The second highest is Spanish, third is French, and least is English. So it gives the prediction that the word belongs to Hindi language specifically. So this is how the prediction API works. Now you can also use prediction API to earn money. Like you have a good knowledge base of football players, and you can use this knowledge base to predict the next team which will win the World Cup or the next FIFA player of the year. And suppose third party vendors like products or apps want to access your service, by accessing your service they will pay you money. So in that way you can also earn from Google Predictions API. By using your APIs you can publish them. But for using the prediction API on commercial basis, you have to purchase the license of Google Prediction API. But this is an educational purpose, so I have used the trial thing. This is all about the Google Prediction API. I hope you have a great time watching this video. If you have any issues or any comments, please do comment in our blog, thecreativedev.com. Thank you guys. Wait till next exciting video of thecreativedev.com. Thank you.